Access your free language gifts right now, before they expire. Here's what you're getting this month. First, the Movies and TV Shows Cheat Sheet. Want to be able to talk about your favorite shows and films? This conversation cheat sheet teaches you 50+ words and phrases to help you do just that. Second, the Ultimate Listening Video Master Course. How are your listening skills? Sharpen them up with this video master course. Download it right now. Third, 20 phrases you'll need for the doctor. Learn how to schedule appointments, talk about your symptoms, and much more. This 1-minute lesson gives you 20 must-know phrases. Fourth, want to be able to handle everyday tasks in your target language, like sending and receiving mail? Then this next 1-minute lesson is for you. You'll learn most of the words and phrases you'll need at the post office. Fifth, learn how to impress native speakers with this 1-minute lesson. Learn how to give natural compliments, like "the food is delicious" and "this is a beautiful country." Sixth, free language learning audiobooks. Get free access to our huge library of beginner-level audiobooks. Save them to your device and listen and learn. They're yours to keep forever. And finally, the deal of the month. If you want to finally master the language with lessons by real teachers and our complete language learning program, get 51% off all basic, premium, and premium plus plans with our special Black Friday deal. To get your gifts and language learning resources, click the link in the description below. Download them right now before they expire.
Hoy vamos a hablar de mandatos en español. Vamos a hablar de qué tiempos verbales podemos usar en español para dar órdenes, básicamente. Today we're going to have a look at some commands in Spanish and what tenses we can use in Spanish to give orders, pretty much. Hoy vamos a ver 3 tiempos verbales para hablar de mandatos y dar órdenes en español. Vamos a usar el presente, el presente simple, vamos a usar el modo imperativo y vamos a usar el condicional simple del indicativo. Entonces el presente y el condicional del indicativo, y vamos a ver el modo imperativo. There's 3 tenses that we can use in Spanish to talk about commands, and that is the present tense, the simple present in Spanish, the conditional, and also the imperative mood. Vamos a empezar con estos 3 ejemplos y luego vamos a ver qué tiempo verbal usamos para cada uno y lo que significa. We're going to have a look at these examples to be able to compare and analyze them, and why and when would we use one or the other. Número 1. Hay que regar las plantas. The plants need to be watered. Número 2. Riega las plantas. Water the plants. Número 3. ¿Podrías regar las plantas? Could you water the plants? En el primer ejemplo estamos usando la estructura hay que está en el presente del indicativo, con el verbo haber, que es un verbo que usamos para hablar de existencia, pero que en este caso hay que significa hay una obligación y lo usamos de modo indirecto para dar una orden. In the first example, we use hay que, which is the structure, to talk about, to give an order in an indirect way. Okay, this must be done, meaning maybe you should go and do it. Are you gonna do it? Or, in English sometimes we say we need to water the plants. And whenever someone says that in English to me, I always go and say, we sounds like a lot of people, meaning I think you want me to go and water the plants, right? So, hay que is an indirect way to give orders in Spanish. En la número 2 vamos a usar el verbo en el modo imperativo. El modo imperativo es el modo de las órdenes y por supuesto es mucho más directo, es la forma más directa que tenemos para dar órdenes en español. In the second one, we are using the imperative mood, which is the mood in Spanish to give orders. So there's no question here, this is direct, it's a direct order. Y la número 3, podrías, en este caso, usando el condicional, también es una forma amable o indirecta de hacer un pedido, de hacer un mandato, de pedir una orden. And in the last example, we are using the conditional tense. And this one is an indirect way to ask or request or give an order, and at the same time is polite. So the best way, I would say, if you don't know, especially the person that you're talking to, is to use the conditional tense to ask or for a command, or to ask for a request or a favor, or to give an order. But of course, if you know who you're talking to, you know your audience very well, you can use the imperative mood and it's not rude in that situation. Para el registro formal, sobre todo dando órdenes, vamos a usar la persona usted. Muy bien, usted es la persona, segunda persona del singular y es de uso un registro formal. So whenever we want to give orders or commands in a formal way, we're going to use the personal pronoun usted, which is the second person and is the formal you, the formal register for you. Hay que completar el formulario. In this case, it could be used in a formal setting because there's no one performing the action here. It's an impersonal sentence and we can use it in this case. Llene el formulario, por favor. And using the conditional, we're going to say, ¿podría llenar el formulario, por favor?
Hoy tenemos una clase sobre exclamaciones en español. Today we're gonna cover exclamations in Spanish. This is a pretty cool lesson because we are very expressive in Spanish and we are always shouting and saying our comments or opinions about something or someone, and this is very, very useful if you're gonna be interacting in Spanish, okay? So pay attention. La clase de hoy es súper interesante y yo pienso también muy importante para interactuar con otras personas en español. Como sabes, en español solemos ser muy abiertos a la hora de expresar nuestra opinión y utilizamos mucho estas exclamaciones, no solamente para hablar de opiniones, sino también para halagar a otra persona, para decir algo bonito a otra persona y también para animar. So one thing to keep in mind about this exclamation that we're going to be learning today is that we don't just use these words to express our opinions, but also to flatter other people, to say something nice about someone else, and also to cheer them on. La primera expresión es bravo. Repite, por favor. Bravo. 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 I love when English speakers say this word. It sounds so cute. Bravo. Marvelous. Bravo. Just love it. But now you know how to say it correctly. It's bravo, not bravo. If you happen to live under a rock and you never heard this expression before, bravo means amazing, how wonderful, okay? So if you find yourself enjoying a theater play or a musical or, a singer and you want to praise their performance, at the end of the show, you can stand up, clap as much as you can and shout, ¡bravo! ¡Woo! ¡Bravo! Es muy probable que ya conozcas la expresión bravo. La utilizamos muchísimo en español para halagar la actuación o la performance de artistas. Por ejemplo, si ves una obra de teatro o si asistes a un concierto, al final de la actuación o del concierto, si quieres expresar lo mucho que te ha gustado el espectáculo, entonces Te pones de pie, comienzas a aplaudir y gritas con toda la fuerza de tus pulmones. ¡Bravo! ¡Woo! ¡Bravo! ¡Olé! I love this one. ¡Olé! ¡Olé! And you have to do this with your hand, I don't know why. Esta es una expresión típica de España. Se popularizó mucho con el flamenco, pero también se utiliza mucho en el fútbol y en ambientes informales de España. Es una forma de animar a otra persona. This one is an expression that we use particularly in Spain. It's a typical Spanish expression from Spain, and it started with flamenco, and then it became popular, and I think nowadays you also can hear it in soccer or football, in the football environment, and also in informal environments as well. So basically you use ole to cheer someone, okay? When someone is doing something amazing, you're gonna say ole. Enhorabuena. Repite, por favor. Please repeat. Enhorabuena. 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 Bien. Enhorabuena se utiliza principalmente en España, pero también en Argentina, por ejemplo, y básicamente significa como, ¡hey, finalmente, qué bueno, felicitaciones! This is an expression that, again, is mostly used in Spain, but we use it as well in Argentina. Basically, it's like saying like, hey, finally, how amazing, congratulations. That's what enhorabuena means. Cuando hablamos de exclamaciones en español, no podemos dejar de mencionar la estructura que más adjetivo. When we're talking about exclamations in Spanish, we can't miss or skip the expression que plus adjective. It's very simple. Es muy fácil de utilizar. Let's say, for example, you're at a friend's house and you want to say that the house is very pretty, right? So all you have to do is translate the word pretty in Spanish, right? Which in this context is going to be linda, casa linda. So the adjective is linda. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to say que plus that adjective. Que linda. Vamos con otros ejemplos. Qué fea, qué triste, qué amable, qué tonta, qué gracioso, qué cómico, qué malo. Okay, so we most of the time use these ones with an adjective, but you can also use it with a noun, okay? Let's say you want to say, oh, what a man. I don't know when you will want to say like, yeah, bueno. Qué hombre. Qué casa. Qué carro. Qué auto. Okay guys, I hope that you really enjoyed this lesson as much as I enjoy doing this for you. Please let me know on the comments down below if you have any questions, and I would also love for you to take this as an opportunity to practice Spanish and to write your own sentence down below.
I'm from Japan.
From Tunisia.
From Korea.
From Hungary.
The United States. Sweden.
Eating the coconut.
Do something difficult.
Eating a coconut is... How do you think about coconut in Spain? That's the question.
A difficult situation.
Once I tried to break it, but so tough.
Eating a coconut is kind of difficult.
So it's like you're missing some kind of delicious part or something.
Maybe it means that you hurt yourself.
You get impatient and you don't do something properly.
Okay, yeah, coconut is the head. That makes sense now.
You're eating your head with your own thoughts.
It sounds funny in English.
I can totally associate our heads to coconut.
What do you mean? I don't.
Wow. Is the head a coconut? Okay.
I'm kind of close.
Why eating coconut?
Why does eating your head mean thinking about something?
You think too much,
I like coconuts. What else can I say?
or you're just eating your brain. This not good.
Coconut.
To pull the hair.
Being anxious or nervous.
Pulling your hair out if you're worried about something, or nervous, or freaking out.
Someone pulling your hair. You should do this. You should do that.
To be so anxious or that and nervous that you pull your hair like this.
But this seems to mean the exact same thing as eating a coconut.
Oh, I know this one. To pull the hair. Ah!
Overthinking a small detail.
You are stressed out.
Did anybody guess that one right?
Oh, yeah, if you have a ponytail or something, it's like, ooh, hey, what you doing, mister?
Ah, like, hey. Oh. Okay.
It's not like pulling your hair like this and going crazy and...
Yeah, my other association was when boys pull little girls' hair at kindergarten. So it's like, yeah, annoying someone or like get someone's attention by mocking them.
Like pulling your leg? Why hair? I mean, why leg? Why anything? That's a good...
To throw the house through the window.
The window is here and you threw the house.
How can you do that?
That sentence just hurts my brain.
What?
So the house, you throw out the house from the window. It's impossible, right?
Because obviously you can't throw a house through a window.
Throw your husband or your wife.
Maybe to waste something.
Maybe you do something impossible.
Waste money.
About somebody who's stubborn and sticking to an attempt at something that will never work, but they keep trying anyways.
That seems like a hard thing to do. So doing something impossible.
Or throwing a big party. Kinda close.
Okay, you throw the house through the window. It takes a while to understand that one.
I have no idea why someone make this expression like.
Yeah. I throw so many things from the window, but not the house.
So you spent lots of money on something?
I get it. Oh, that's a funny expression.
I'm in the oven.
I feel hot. It's hot. I'm in the oven.
Like you're really under pressure.
That's super hot.
Hot weather.
This one's really disturbing.
I'm in the oven. I'm excited to do something.
Or you embarrassed.
Imagine you are a cookie and you are in the oven.
Like if somebody asks you an important question, or all the attention is on you.
Like burning in a situation. Yeah, like you're being roasted by somebody.
I thought, it's very similar to the English expression, but maybe it's not quite the same.
So probably someone was cooking and looking at maybe lasagna in the oven. And poor lasagna, you can't run away from here.
So you're like under pressure or something like that. Okay, like you are being cooked.
Half a point.
I'm in the oven to go to the next one.
He's missing some players.
So he's not ready, but he's trying to do something.
Don't have enough skills to make his work go on.
It's like you don't have resources or the right people.
He has to do something even though he doesn't have the resources.
Oh, he's losing some opportunities.
Something's not right with this guy.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, but why players?
Wow, that's interesting.
Okay, so it's like you're losing opportunities because you're crazy.
But like, why players?
He's missing something. There's something missing in his head, or like, yeah.
That's a good one. To saw the floor.
You're doing something unnecessary.
To prepare something.
The efforts that you make end up pinning you somewhere that you can't get out of, so it makes your situation worse.
You put yourself into a difficult situation.
Stressed out, you want to throw the floor. And
Someone is doing something risky and he or she might fail or like get into trouble.
Because if you saw the floor, you just fell down.
And you end up falling down because you cut off the part of the floor that you're on.
わかりません。
It's like evil. So you're sabotaging somebody. You're cutting the floor out from under them so you can climb up and take their position. That's sneaky, man. I like it.
How shady you guys are.
It's very cartoonish. Does the expression come from like cartoons?
Oh, and then I'm gonna hello.
It's funny, yeah.
Kind of correct. I mean, like make it difficult situation. Saw the floor and
That's interesting too.
This is great. I will remember this.
Take your soup away.
I haven't get any of this right.
Wait.
why I'm still eating.
Either punishing someone or taking an opportunity from someone.
So, of course, my first reaction to this is Seinfeld. But
Taking something important for you by force.
So if you not going to help me, I'm going to take your soup away.
It sounds like I'm gonna take your toy away, or like because you misbehaved.
I still feel like it's got to be related to some kind of punishment.
I don't get it at all.
How does that work?
Where's soup?
But why soup?
The truth is the soup, and they're going to take it from you.
Oh, okay. Why? So if you take the soup away, people say the truth?
I don't get it, but it's kind of cool. Okay.
Whenever I eat soup from now on, I'm gonna appreciate and not let anybody putting their hands on my soup.
Yes. When it's about food, I'm good at guessing.
I put the jersey on. Okay, I put the jersey on.
I'm getting ready. I'm doing this. I'm gonna kick some ass, you know.
I'm preparing to do something.
I'm going to get ready for a fight.
You're ready. You're in it to win it. You're gonna give it your all.
It's either running away from a situation or getting into into a relaxing mood.
I'm ready to do exercise. I'm ready to do something. I'm ready. Ah!
That's nice.
You took it into your own hands and you got it done. You put the jersey on.
It's like you pull up your pants.
Be ready and solve everything.
Maybe better than a soup one.
Put the jersey on.
I like the throw your house from the window.
I'm interested in the one, saw the floor.
Oh, and the saw the floor, yes.
Yeah, maybe you saw the floor. I thought that was funny.
Like American or like, I don't know, like a Western animation, like like Tom and Jerry kind of thing.
And my favorite maybe was putting the jersey on. You know, we all want to be the person to put the jersey on and take charge, I think.
Yeah, I like the coconut one because I like coconut.
My least favorite was definitely in the oven because that's terrifying.
It's a soup one because after I hear the answer, but still I don't understand why it's a soup.
The worst one was eating coconut. I mean, that was the first one and I was pretty confident and I'm like, what?
Coconut.
Hey everyone, welcome to the monthly review. The monthly show on language learning, where you discover new learning strategies, motivational tips, study tools, and resources. By the way, all the free lessons and bonuses you're about to see can be downloaded on our website. So click the link in the description right now to sign up for your free lifetime account. Okay, today's topic is how to speak more of your target language, talking points for language learners. And today you're going to learn 1. What talking points are, 2. 5 talking points you can use to start conversations and maximize your speaking time, and 3. How to get our conversation cheat sheets so you can speak even more of your target language. And you'll find out how to get them for free. If you've always wanted to speak more in your target language, then this episode is for you. I'll get into this in just a bit. If you're like most language learners, then your #1 goal is to speak more, right? You want to have fluent conversations with natives. It's a great goal to have. But for most language learners, speaking also happens to be their weakest skill. You may not know enough of the language to express yourself. You tend to run out of words and things to say. And you're just not sure how to start conversations. If you have at least one of these issues, then talking points are just what you need. Part 1. What's a talking point? A talking point is a topic that invites discussion or argument. In other words, just something to talk about. It could be about yourself, your work, your hobbies, the weather, food, or what you did this past weekend. All of these are talking points. Here's an example to help you better understand talking points. Think of a conversation you'd have with a friend. You can ask, "What did you do this weekend?" They'll reply and then ask you back. The talking point here is the weekend. Let's say your friend says they went to a restaurant. That's a natural talking point to explore next. You can ask, "What kind of restaurants do you like?" Now you've covered 2 talking points. The more talking points you have, the more you can speak. And the same goes for your target language. The only challenge is you need to know the relevant words and phrases for that topic. For example, if you want to talk about the weekend, you need to know phrases and questions like, "What did you do this weekend?" "I did this." "What about you?" In the next part, you'll discover 5 easy talking points that you can master with our learning program. Let's get into part 2. Part 2. 5 talking points you can use. The first one is, learn how to introduce yourself in your target language. Why is this a powerful talking point? Introducing yourself is something you'll do again and again, every time you meet someone new. So learning the relevant phrases is a must. If you've done the first few lessons on our site, you can already do this. If not, Then check out our Absolute Beginner lessons and the Top 25 Questions You Must Know lessons. You'll learn basic conversations with our quick 3 to 15-minute lessons. We'll give you the exact lines to use, along with the translations, so that you can use them in conversations. You can also use this talking point to continue a conversation. For example, if you've started with a different point, like the weather, then it makes sense to say, "By the way, my name is..." Talking point number 2, the weather. This is a universal talking point. People like to talk or complain about the weather all over the world. In fact, just saying, "It's really nice today," is enough to start a conversation with a native speaker. If you want to talk about the weather, check out our can-do lesson pathway called Can Talk About Weather. You'll find this pathway in the absolute beginner level of our lesson library. Talking point number 3, compliments. Compliments are another great way to start a conversation or continue one. If you're running out of things to say, you can quickly transition and say something about their city, their country, or just, "Hey, I like your shirt." If you want to learn how to compliment, check out our compliments phrase list. This list is free to access for all users. If you don't know where to find it on our site, leave a comment in the comments below and we'll follow up. Point number 4, ask for help. For example, you can ask for directions or about the price and let the conversation go from there. These are very basic phrases that you learn in our survival phrases lessons. If you want to strike up a quick dialogue, this is a great talking point to use. Point number 5, learn phrases for transactions, like getting a room at a hotel, shopping, ordering food, or telling the taxi driver where to go. You may think that this isn't much of a talking point, but for the learners that are shy about talking to random native speakers for no reason, this is an easy way to start a dialogue. You have a good excuse. You want to buy something, so the staff will be happy to respond. Again, you learn all of these with our survival phrases lessons. Okay, let's move on to our last part. Part 3, how to get our conversation cheat sheets. Lastly, I'm going to tell you how to get our collection of conversation cheat sheets for free. With these cheat sheets, you'll be able to talk about all kinds of topics: travel, hobbies, dating, family, weather, and much more, which means you can master a lot of talking points and speak more of your target language. If you'd like to get these cheat sheets, please leave us a comment in the comment section. So thank you for watching this episode of Monthly Review. Next time, we'll talk about how to double your speaking time in your target language. If you enjoyed these tips, hit the like button, share the video with anyone who's trying to learn a language, and subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every week. And if you're ready to finally learn language the fast, fun, and easy way, and start speaking from your very first lesson, get our complete learning program. Sign up for your free lifetime account right now. Click the link in the description. See you next time. Bye! Want to transform your driving time into language learning time? How much time do you spend in your car every day? 30 minutes? More than an hour? Why not put this huge amount of time to good use? Instead of just listening to the radio during your daily commute, you could be learning a new language instead. Here are 3 easy methods for learning a language in your car. You can put them to use right away with the help of our language learning program. First, you can listen to fun audio lessons by real teachers. Listening to lessons while in the car allows you to focus on the road as you listen and learn. In every one of our 3 to 15-minute lessons, our teachers teach you conversations, new phrases, and cultural points. Audio is the only learning medium that lets you learn and drive safely at the same time, so take advantage of all our audio lessons available. Second, you can set your lessons on autoplay and go hands-free. Our autoplay feature lets you keep your hands on the wheel without even reaching for your device. Just set your lessons to autoplay one by one with our Innovative Language 101 app, and never have to interrupt your focus on driving to switch to a new lesson. Third, you can repeat out loud and speak from your very first lesson. You want to speak a new language too, right? Well, you'll start learning conversations minutes into your lessons. All you have to do is listen and repeat out loud. Our teachers take you step by step through all of the words, phrases, translations, and grammar points. You're even prompted to speak out loud and repeat. The result? You understand it all and can speak your new language. Turn your commute into language learning time and have fun at the same time. Learning doesn't have to be a big commitment, like signing up for a college class. It can be fun and easy. In fact, it's as easy as pressing play. Our language learning programs will do the work for you. And with the exposure you get while driving on your daily commute, you'll be speaking and understanding real-life language quickly. The best part? You can finally learn without even changing your schedule. So if you're ready to finally learn a new language the fast, fun, and easy way, sign up for your free lifetime account by clicking on the link in the description. Signing up takes less than 30 seconds, and you'll start speaking from your very first lesson. Learning to carry a conversation is vital to mastery of any language. Even beginners can quickly learn conversational language well enough to carry on real conversations with native speakers. Of course, beginners won't be able to carry a conversation the same way they could in their native language. But just knowing a few tips, like which questions to ask to keep a conversation going, are all you need to speak and interact with real native speakers. Before we get to specific suggestions, let's first take a closer look at how having real conversations in your target language is so vital to your mastery of the language. Communicating with other people is the very point of language, and conversation comes easily in our native tongue. For beginners, or anyone learning a new language, conversations aren't easy at all, and even simple greetings can be intimidating and awkward. Nothing kills a conversation faster than long periods of awkward silence, so you need practice and specific strategies to avoid them. When you know what to say to keep a conversation going, communication becomes much easier, and you make a better impression on your listener. Nothing will help you learn to speak a language faster and truly master the language than having real conversations with native speakers. Conversations quickly expose you to slang, cultural expressions, and vocabulary that force you to absorb and assimilate information faster than any educational setting. And that's a great thing. But how can you possibly have real conversations with real people if you're just starting out? Here are 3 proven methods that even beginners can quickly use to learn conversational language to make a great impression and avoid awkward silences. First, ask questions to keep a conversation going. For beginners and even more advanced speakers, the key is to ask questions to keep a conversation going. Of course, they can't be just random questions, or else you may confuse the listener. But by memorizing a few key questions and the appropriate time to use them, you can easily carry a conversation with minimal vocabulary or experience. And remember, the more conversations you have, the quicker you will learn and master the language. Second, learn core vocabulary terms as quickly as possible. You don't need to memorize thousands of words to learn conversational language. In fact, with just a couple hundred words, you could have a very basic conversation. And by learning maybe 1,000 to 2,000 words, you could carry a conversation with a native speaker about current events, order in restaurants, and even get directions. To help you get started with this, check out our 2,000 common words, also known as our core list. These 2,000 words are all you need to learn to speak fluently and carry a conversation with a native speaker. Third, study video or audio lessons that you can play and replay again and again. If you want to know how to carry on a conversation, then you need exposure to native speakers, and the more, the better. Studying video or audio lessons is ideal because they provide contextualized learning in your native language, and you can play them again and again until you achieve mastery. Our instructors have created more than 2,500 video and audio lessons that you can play over and over. And the best part is, they don't just teach you vocabulary and grammar. They are designed to help you learn to speak and teach you practical everyday topics like shopping, ordering, and more. Although it may seem intimidating for a beginner, the truth is that it's very easy to learn conversational language. Just learn a few core vocabulary terms and which questions to ask to keep a conversation going. Our language learning program has the world's largest online collection of video and audio lessons by real instructors, plus tons of advanced tools to help you learn to speak and carry on a conversation quickly. Just a little practice and exposure to real conversations or lessons is all it really takes. Want the best language learning deal of the year? Today's the day, Black Friday. Just how good is it? Get a massive 51% off Basic, Premium, or Premium Plus. Click the link in the description to get 51% off and get instant access. But there's a catch to this incredible deal. There are only 101 spots, and time is ticking. So you have to act fast to save 51%. Upgrade now and start speaking from your very first lesson. You get hundreds of audio and video lessons by real teachers, personalized courses, in-depth lesson notes, study tools, mobile apps, and with Premium Plus, you can learn one-on-one with your very own teacher. Once the first 101 spots are filled, this deal is gone forever. Get the best language learning deal of the year, 51% off Basic, Premium, or Premium Plus, before it's gone. Click the link in the description to get 51% off.
Want to finally learn language the fast, fun, and easy way? Unlock our entire language learning system right now. Get 30% off all Basic, Premium, and Premium Plus plans. And a bonus Thanksgiving video lesson instantly. Upgrade now and start speaking from your very first lesson. You get hundreds of audio and video lessons by real teachers, personalized courses, in-depth lesson notes, study tools, mobile apps, and much more. Just scroll down to get your 30% off discount and your bonus Thanksgiving gift.
Great work! Here's a reward. Speed up your language learning with our PDF lessons. Get all of our best PDF cheat sheets and ebooks for free. Just click the link in the description.